break.
Back. Back. Hello. Oh, how do I operate computer? I assumed that was the one that Millennial was talking about, Max. Hello, everyone. Hello, Kenstar. Sorry to enable your poor sleep decisions. Thank you so much for the 12 months of subscription. That is bananas. Hello, Max. Hello, Millennial. Hello, Tilly. Explosions? I mean, hopefully not. That's the whole point of the streaming, is so as to not explode, because I haven't streamed Strom in too long. And I'm getting the jitters. I'm itchy. Hi, it is very late. Thank you for dropping in. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. All of you late night party people. And surprisingly, my streams were on your mind today. I am happy that you have received your esteemed and prestigious catgirl.cam t-shirt. Did you know you can just get t-shirts at merch.catgirl.cam and they have me on them? Unbelievable. Hi, I'm here. I look like this on the t-shirt, except like coming out of the Game Boy. It's very dynamic. It's like I wasn't specifically thinking of merchandising when I got that picture commissioned from Lena. But like after I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, this has to be it, you know? If there is going to be merchandising, it is going to have this on it. Ack! Hello, Draco. Welcome in. Hope you are well. Welcome all. Oh, this is going to be way too loud, isn't it? Hang on. Cave story, please don't be too loud. That's not... Certainly it could use some adjustment. Also, it could be... Whoop. It just does that? Just pauses? Yeah, it's a little loud. Hang on. Working on it. Working on it. And cave story too. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've muted it for a moment while I turn it way the fuck down. Have I muted it? Yes. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How have you all been? There we go. That's a much more reasonable musical volume. Hello, Pyro. Welcome in. Hi. Hi, all. You're also not exploding. I'm happy for you, I think. As long as you can maintain that state of being. That seems desirable. I think that's good for you. You are finding the verb. That's fair. Why does this window size option not work right? Or is it because it's restart required? Is that why it says restart required? That's probably why it says restart required. I'll restart that then. It's 3 AM and you've been up for a whole hour, so that's how things are going. That's fair. I forgot to close Thunderbird so it doesn't balloon. You're going to go to bed? That's completely reasonable, but I'm glad you could drop in. Thank you for saying hello, for your patronage of this infrequent catgirl.cam stream. Okay, this is a much more reasonable size on my monitor. Wait, I forgot to set my controls. I think the controls are a very reasonable default, but trepid, interesting. Shoot should be this button, and jump should be that one. Too many adjective forms of trepidation. Trepidated. Trepidatious. Rest well indeed. Okay, yeah, that's fine, I think. And I'm also going to turn on autofire. Hello, Mech Chevalier, welcome in. Because I don't need to be in a mashing contest. Okay. Trepidatory, trepidant, trepid, trepidative, trepidatious. I like trepidatious the most, but I just think acious is a fun end of a thing. Oh, you've given me my opinion. That's not medicine, but okay. You're a nurse. Hi, you're me. Trepidatory seems slightly different in some way. That trepidates, causes trepidations. Right. Trepidatory is giving off trepidation. You're looking good. You would think so, wouldn't you? You're well, and I am doing okay. I am adjusting. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I like that for a start, actually. Yeah, haven't seen you in a while. True. I'm glad. Oh my god, this is a horrible starting point. I hate this. Also, I need to turn this volume down just like a little bit, I think. That's probably honestly could go up a thing from there. Anyway. That was an immediate disaster. Immediately bodied up there. Did I already talk to you? Yes. Okay, cool. That's okay. At least we have the blade. It would be so much worse if we didn't have a weapon start. But yeah, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing okay. I'm adjusting to the world of full-time employment, which is quite an adjustment for me as someone who had, prior to this, been employed full-time for all of 1.5 weeks. And they were not the best 1.5 weeks of my life. Okay, I should really make a save after I've grabbed the blade out of the chest here. So let's do that. So I have lasted longer in this full-time position than my previous one. So that's a great start. Wow. It is a dog shit start spot. There's probably a required weapon in the chest spawn there. Yeah, I think that might be the case. Congrats on your sorry. Thank you. You don't need to be too sorry. I'm paid pretty well. Wow. Am I just gonna roll a new seed? This is a normal amount of damage for the time that you are usually in this part of the game, which is about halfway through. However, it is a slightly more difficult amount of damage to cope with when you are just starting the video game here. I can't actually go into there because I don't have a key. Okay. Do I need to go to the right? I don't want to go to the right because it's even gnarlier over there, and all that's going to get me is a Monster X fight, which I would not like to do the Monster X fight with 3 HP in a dream. That was stupid and risky. Too many important things on your to-do post-it note. Alas. Yeah, you want an amount of health before doing Monster X. Oh dear me. You gotta split your hard things up. That's just facts. That's just the truth of the world. Anyway, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing okay. I'm adjusting. I'm dealing better than I thought I might with my adjusted sleep schedule and 10 AM starts. I really thought that was going to be more of a sticking point, but thankfully I had already begun the work to make my sleep schedule not fucked in the lead up to... because I need to stay away from these enemies because their contact damage is 5 damage apiece. Fuck me, I looked away and died. I glanced at the wrong fucking screen. 6 AM meeting seems bad. 6 AM... I'm not gonna re-roll it yet, but I'm gonna think really hard about re-rolling it. You needed this. I'm glad I could be there for you in your hour of need. I needed this, is the reason that I'm streaming right now. I am going like a little stir crazy, to be quite honest. Yeah, sometimes you just need to see someone explode. Like, not like actually stir crazy, because, you know, I go into the office to work, because I live like 5 minutes away from work, and I interact with people, even if not to a huge degree. I mostly keep to myself. I mean, I interact with people as a routine part of the job also, because of the fact that I do call center work like half the time. Anyway. I lost my train of... It is just like a lot, is the thing. To work 40 hours a week is a lot. Miss the bus of thought. Tram of thought. Many forms of public thought transit. These are all chests that I cannot open until I have their corresponding item. because they would correspond to your items you get from... You're not sure going in here and saving was good? Well, Pyro, I'm not going the other way. I wasn't going the other way. Although, yeah, it's pretty hairy outside this door, isn't it? Hello, Mouse Dolly. Welcome in. Awa to you also. Hope it is well. Yeah, so I can't open any of these chests. Hey, that chest is mine! I can't actually get anything out of here. See, it's not so bad out here. Especially with my blade leveled up appropriately also. Why did I do that? Alright. Alright, okay, alright. Funny video game. Good. Anyway. Work has been fine. Today and tomorrow I have been on fairly short notice, been placed into a bit of training. All day training for today and tomorrow. And that's all well and good. And then they were like, okay, you've got training and also it starts at 8:30 a.m. Fuck you. Ford Driver San Francisco, pretty good. Hello, Pastry, a terror stream, I know. They were thought to be extinct, but have been spotted in the wild, much like the Tasmanian thylacine. I do not believe that the thylacine is non-extinct. I think that the thylacine is about as extant as Bigfoot. I should not be getting crushed there. If a thylacine was spotted for real, that would be crazy on, like, many levels. Like, in an awesome kind of a way. Because for one to be spotted, like, it's been a while. There would have to be, like, a reproducing population for a thylacine to have been spotted. Exactly. Not getting crushed seems smart. I recommend it. I really thought that thing should have died. Good morning, Plumbo. Welcome in. Hope you're well. I'm exploding. In the game, but hopefully not out. I hope you're well. Anyway, I got told, hey, you're doing training tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And they said, hey, it starts at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. And I'm like, all right. My next question was then, hey, did I put in a standing ad hoc work from home agreement lately? And I was informed that yes, I do still have a current ad hoc working from home agreement. Can I do the training from home? Yes. Good. Okay. Crisis mitigated. Because I was like, this becomes a much harder ask for you if you want me to be not merely awake, but presentable and motile outside of my house. The latter, Tilly. The creature colloquially known as the Tasmanian tiger, despite, I think, not really being very feline-eyed. There's a redacted meeting tomorrow. That sounds bad, probably. But I don't know enough to know about that. Hello, Fabian Strategy. Cave Story 6 RPG 2007? Well, not actually. I just think it's funny that that's on the list. This is actually the Cave Story randomizer. But regardless, I hope you're well. Good to see you. The only times you've seen redacted lately have been bad topics for meetings. It doesn't seem pleasant. It seems not good, probably. Anyway, if you thought 8 hours of work was a long time to work, 8 hours of training is fucking unbearable. 8 hours of training is intolerable. And 8 hours of, like... I could probably do 8 hours of, like, good training with, like, engaging trainers and interesting material. That is not what I have had today. Today, I have had 8 hours of people who I don't know if they have had to deliver training before in their lifetime. Now, in fairness to them, they were also being asked to train on a topic that there is no, like, prepared training package for, which is an added wrinkle on their behalf. Anyway, it doesn't seem... I do not envy them. They're training on what to do in case of a thylacine attack. You gotta be on guard. Also, very limited scope of applicability. That's basically only the stuff people in my office are gonna need. Maybe the Hobart office. Reminding you of your last Metroid Prime archipelago, you had to kill the first boss like 15 times. But at least that's a boss, at least that's like a fight. At least you're not getting ganked by random fucking shits. Okay, that's an awesome early check to get, actually. That's sincerely, genuinely very sick. Early booster kicks ass. Opposite of I could take a bear. Yeah. Anyway, the training was a drag. It had to be pretty good. True, my options in terms of like what was like any fucking good were limited. Alright. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, I have a whole +4 health like that. Alright, it's time for a birdemic. It's time for... What was that fucking movie Dot watched? It was fucking an Avatar parody, but with like duck people. It was a fucking Alan Smithy film. That shit looked bananas derogatory. Now to run back to Monster X, of course. I think I will hold off on fighting Monster X for as long as it is viable. There's like 3 checks even just in lower sand zone, which I think I will have to do because of the fact that I think I can't get to upper sand zone because I think the Sunstones are moved unless I've fought Omega. You puppy. You ran right by me. Get back here. He is booking. Look at him go. Come on. It's like... yeah, Puppy is running. It is a shockingly small window to get that. Oh! Puppy has explosive. What it feels like to accidentally drop the lead on your young and relatively untrained dog. Yeah. Oh, hello Rachel. Welcome in. Hope you are well. Good to see you. I say as if I haven't seen you in, you know, your Discord and other stream chats and etc. Dogs shouldn't have that. I'm glad I could retrieve it. What do you got there, puppy? Okay. Ugh. Can't see. Nothing is real. And the controller, which only really serves a purpose as being a endgame go mode check. Which, hey. Oh, you rats. That's okay, there's a save in here. I was like, did I already get the item? No. The chest just appears to be open. Until the dog is inside it. Oh. One! It's trying to warn me. Don't fall. No, up there, okay. Anyway, I was up very early today to train, and I will be up very early tomorrow to train. I love dog, me too. Exclamation point Leah.
What?
Exactly, just like that. You never forgot to disable it on your stream? People could be Leah bombing you anytime. That's fine, I think. I passed what you meant and like mentally auto-corrected it. That's still very funny. Yeah, I can't go up to the top half of Sand Zone from here. Cool. So there better be some good stuff in this chest, cause... Okay, yeah, Arms Barrier's pretty nice. Though less nice in terms of the fact that if I take damage at this point, I am as likely to be dead as anything, but... Hi, Janka. Wait, what do you give me? The snake, if I bring the puppies. That's not essential. But noted. I hadn't considered that having the booster means I can use the teleporter to Arthur's house, which is the hub to other areas. So that actually opened up quite a lot. 6 damage? 6 damage, you reckon? Alright, okay, alright. I am as surprised as you are, Pyro. Fuck. Only for so long, though. Living on borrowed time. Now you're standing on solid rock. Standing on sacred... Yeah, okay. I should have expected that one. Living on borrowed time. Yeah, I had an early day today, so I thought, well, I should stream now that I'm done work early. That would be like almost a reasonable time to be streaming. And then I didn't. I just kind of hung out for a few hours and ordered a kebab. I always, like, sometimes I think when I'm getting a kebab from one of the kebab places here, I'm like, man, this kebab's kind of expensive. And then I get it and I'm like, oh, that's because this thing would feed 3 people. This is so much kebab. This is crazy for one person to eat. First time in 2 years, donor instead of shish. Yeah, I donor in these cases. But it was good, so you'll call it a win? Hell yeah. I just needed, like, good food that I didn't need to work hard on. Hang on, I should use, like, every single save point I encounter at the moment. Used to UK donor just being kind of greasy and thick. I think, yeah, that sounds right. I don't know, I'm kind of okay with that if that's what I'm going for, but you know. What I really want when I get a kebab, a doner kebab, that is not what I'm getting, but is like close. What I really want is like a souvlaki hero. Is what I'm actually jonesing for. I want some like just real nice lamb strips in there, but I'll settle. And just ungodly quantities of garlic yogurt sauce. Anyway, I can use this teleporter with the power of booster. Oh fuck, that's where this teleporter goes. No, this isn't where I wanted to be! Although I guess this is at least on the other side of Monster X, and there is a teleporter that I do want to use. Within sniffing distance. That's not where I wanted to be. I forgot where this teleporter went. I fucked up so bad. Fortunately, however, Labyrinthim is a jam. So I don't want to go further to the right, because that's a core fight, and I don't want to do a core fight. You know, this is the intended progression, for better or worse. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. This seed sucks. That's the facts about this seed. Considering how long it's been since I've done one of these. Wow. I Anyway, I needed a good food experience delivered to me after my less good food experience on Sunday, when I made use of the fact that... So I believe I've spoken on stream before about the fact that back when I was doing like 10 p.m. finishes, I was a quite frequent haver of Domino's pizza because there are like 2 food joints in this town that are open after 10 p.m. and one is Domino's. And the other one is McDonald's if you were lucky, and like I'm good. I ain't need that. Domino's here also takes fucking ever to get you your food, and like I'm chill with that usually. Why did I do that? I knew there was going to be a projectile. I don't really care how long my pizza takes to get to me, generally speaking. But invariably, like every second order, I would get a voucher for a free pizza. Asterisk minimum delivery order is $22. As a by way of apology for the slow delivery, and I'm like, well, you're just gonna deliver this one slow too, so I'm not really sure at what point in this you... Well, I mean, the point of this in which they make money off me is the huge margins on the side garbage I ordered to make the delivery minimum. Anyway, I had a free pizza voucher, and I was going to use it, and I used it because I was lazy. And I thought, when my order arrived, that it was fine. I had received the items which I had paid for. But the problem began when I went to remove a slice or 3 of pizza to put in the broiler to bring back up to eating temperature. And in attempting to remove slices of pizza, I don't like this situation. I'll be quite frank. Okay, I think I'm technically safe here. Get it, King. Oh, I'm just barely grazing this one. That sucks. When I went to retrieve a few slices of pizza from the pizza, I discovered that despite the fact that the cheese atop the pizza was melted, the pizza was not cooked. The dough was clinging to the box and separating as I attempted to remove this slice. How'd they manage that? I don't know, they fucking showed it to the oven for a moment, I guess. But yeah, like at the... I am like a little impressed that they managed to get it into the box and off the, I don't know, tray or whatever. It was like so demoralizing, I couldn't even be bothered to complain. Like, I was like, I could take a photo of this and like try and send it to them and be like, how is this fucking acceptable? But I'm like, that doesn't that doesn't become a pizza. It's complaining doesn't become a pizza is the thing. Or like it might, but like not with the level of immediacy that I would like to have pizza. Yeah, it becomes a future pizza, or money which might be exchanged again for a pizza. which, like, I'm not really in the market for future pizza. What I have here is already a future pizza, because it isn't a present pizza, I can tell you that. Fuck me. So I scraped it off the box with a surprising degree of success. Onto my tray and place that in the oven to, you know, finish fucking cooking it. Hi, Insane. Thank you for the GL. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Did that actually work? Like, it didn't not work. Like, GG Milk Shirt distribution, thank you. Again, that is at... You can get t-shirts at smash.catgirl.cam. I should put that on like a bot command, which I would have done if I had like thought about it, but I didn't think about it, so hey. Is that permanently pinned? Did I manage to actually do that? Okay, yes. There should be a bang merch command, yes. But for now, there will be a pinned merch message. Finishing the pizza anecdote. Yes, the putting it in the oven worked in that it made the dough set.
I have spells.
So true. Man, I have missed the sound commands. It works putting the undercooked pizza into the oven. It worked to make the pizza be cooked. It was not ideal because the transition from pizza box to hi Slushy. Worried that the cheese would get overdone. So if I had put it in like the broiler, hey, good to see you. Hope you're well. If I put it in like the broiler, there probably would have been a cheese problem situation. Just sticking it in a 200-degree oven is like not a huge problem with regards to the cheese. Because again, the cheese had clearly not been in the oven terribly long beforehand either, so like... wasn't exactly in danger. Yep, so apart from the fact that the pizza had largely well, not largely, but somewhat disintegrated between pizza box and pizza tray, it was otherwise successful. I am playing dangerous out here. No! Don't make me do it again! Okay, besides being unable to sleep, I'm really sorry you're not able to sleep. Being unable to sleep sucks real bad. I don't know if you'll know this. I say to my audience of like 90% insomniacs. You are kidding me. You like to put pizzas in, leftovers in at 150 degrees? Yeah, I usually chuck them in at 200 Celsius for like 7 minutes, and that usually gets them to a nice place. Yeah, my audience for whom it is largely 3:40 AM. Yeah, Balrog's fat ass is in the way, that's true. Well, no, the stupid boulder is in the way, but... Fuck, I forgot that was going to be the case! Oh, you know what? Fucking do it. Kill me. Oh, this is a fine situation. Come on. Okay. Pyro, I'm glad I could counteract the bad talk with the pizza talk.
Game?
Game. So, yeah, pizza was not the end of the world, but it was just a drag of an experience. Merch. I wanted to speak on merch for a moment. And what I wanted to speak on it was, please, for the love of goodness, do not feel in any way obligated to purchase merchandise as a form of monetary support to me. Not because I'm like, I don't want monetary support. I've spoken in excess on this channel about my conflicted feelings about making money from streaming and related activities. You can hear your neighbor's morning alarm going off. No! Oh, that's terrible. That sucks ass. Putting aside directly my feelings about making money off stream related activities and the fact that, hey, I'm full-time employed, I do not need supplemental income. I have also, hello Lilith, fell asleep to one cat girl, you rise to another. What a good way to live. Don't buy a t-shirt if you don't, like, want the t-shirt. Like, you can subscribe, you can... I'm like, how else can you even give me money? You can subscribe if you really need it. If you really want to throw me about $2.50, slightly less than $2.50 US. I have actually set the profit margin on the t-shirts to about $2.50 US. But it means I usually get a bit less than that once you factor in exchange rates and whatnot. And general logistics and handling pricing. I have set the profit margins on the t-shirts very, very low because I don't need the money. Hello, Sin. Curly mode. That's true. Ooh, fuck. I knew this was gonna happen when I went to the Monster X fight. I brought a knife to a Monster X fight. I sent that too well. I set the profit margin on the t-shirts very low. I think I could technically set it slightly lower, but I didn't want to, like... I don't know. I did want to make sure that there was a profit margin because I don't really... As much as the idea of having these t-shirts is a self-indulgence on my part, and I just think it's awesome to see the t-shirts out there. I still didn't really want to be selling them at a loss that would come out of my account if possible. But the profit margins are very, very low, so please don't feel compelled to get one to support me. But absolutely do feel compelled to get one if you think it's awesome to wear a Game Boy Catgirl on your shirt. Because it is, and I recommend it. And if indeed you do desire to have a shirt with your favorite Game Boy Catgirl on it, you can find that in the pinned link. Many attractive people have received and worn these shirts. Some of them have even posted pictures of them. Which I think is cool, but not a requirement. Man, this is just not a good situation for me. I'll be quite honest. It's not ideal. Okay. Step 1, I want to clear this shit out. I don't want to have these Gaudi in the way while I'm trying to do this fight. Watching the Cedars meet being up at 4 AM seemed like a positively good idea. I'm glad that I could improve that for you. Okay, honestly, if there was a weapon that I was going to do this fight with at this level, the blade would be it. Yeah, just by comparison. Because the blade has very good area DPS, which is kind of what you want to survive in this fight. Fuck. Oh, I really thought I... Ah! Okay, actually having the blade down at level 2 is kind of nice. Because the raw mash DPS of auto fire blade level 2 is potent. That could have gone a lot worse. Just to be frank here. Alright. That gets me a save. I defeated a cat betrayal. True. I'm really glad that that was just a nothing check right there. It's an awesome reward to receive, but my actual reward is Arthur's house. Being able to get to the rest of the game here. Can't go out into the village because I don't have Arthur's key yet. But you know, I can bung out a few easy checks in the egg corridor. It was 5 health in the health capsule. Nothing to sniff at. You actually have a hint for me up here, don't you? Jellyfish juice is hidden in Grass Town. Well, that's true in vanilla also, so thanks. Having the booster does mean I can get to back of Grass Town, which is always nice. Yeah, I think that replaces the booster on the floor check. Booster is safe. Exactly. I have to see him later for a different check. Another life capsule, goods. I'm due for some, honestly. You can't see him. I can see him when I defeat the core. Santa's key is in Plantation. Okay. Anyway, t-shirts. Get them if you want them. I would say get them while they're hot, but like get them literally any time. There is no time limitation on the shirts because A, they are print on demand, so there's like no logistical reason that inventory needs to move. Because there is no inventory. And because of the fact that my profit margins are very low and my audience is fairly small, I really don't stand to gain anything that's also a useless medal in that check. I don't stand to gain anything from like promo tactics in marketing the shirts. Like, that would require me to be intending to make any significant amount of money and also to have an audience which I could make a significant amount of money off. And even then, I still probably would prefer not to get into the business of predatory FOMO sales. Exactly. Yeah, Egg observation room. I'm observing. There are those who would say they are always hot. That's true. You can get them while they're hot at any time. I should head back the other way because I can't progress any further in here without the ID card. So, and there are no further checks either. Okay. Well, there you go. Like 8 health out of that, so honestly, not a bad... It wasn't not worth it. Excuse me. Yeah, I have nothing to gain from shirt FOMO. Shirts will still be there whenever you are ready for them. They will always be ready for you. Observe. I'm observing. I wish I hadn't stopped the music on the game while I did that. Not worth. Probably would have been funnier with a slower spin too, alas. Ow!
Game?
Game. Useless medals. Grasstown is a sensible next port of call.
I have spells.
On account of having the explosive and the booster. Hey Santa, sorry about your key. I don't know how it ended up in the plantation. Major item in the clinic ruins? Well, I can't get in there till I have a clinic key, so... No, that's just game. Game. What else have I been up to? Anything interesting to keep you all abreast on? No, I really want the blade more than the Nemesis, thanks. Broken sprinkler, I love that. That's just a plantation checkpoint. Alright. There, what am I doing here? You like the Nemesis? The Nemesis is very powerful as long as you are not receiving XP. Which I'm doing on a near constant basis. Can I do the most important check without having opened Santa's house? Nope, can't do that check yet. Hey Ryuta, welcome in. You want to say thanks for not exploding? You're welcome. I'm really glad that I didn't explode. It's a service to everyone, really. Hey, hope you're well. Welcome in. Good to see you. I can't do the most important check in the game yet. I think I can only do that after I have opened Santa's house. Girlie cannot yet have sex. Disappointing. She's saving herself for marriage. Weird requirement. Is it like a cuckold thing? Is it like she won't fuck you until you... until she knows that you know Santa? Or rather, I guess knows that Santa knows you. Not in a chair. Jesus. Oh dear. Anyway, we will see Checo again. You know, something to look forward to. Explosive. Apply that directly to this door. Hi Kazuma, hi Booster. See, Booster's doing okay. He's about to crash a bike, but he'll live. Bye Kazuma, bye Booster. I got a puppy. Okay, that's one puppy. More life. Missile launcher. I think that's technically... Sorry, dude. I forget if... Because I know that in vanilla, opening any missile upgrade chest gets you the missile launcher. Is that also... That has to also be true in randomizer. Getting any missile upgrade item gives you the launcher. And the super missile launcher is its own check as... I'm not actually entirely super sure how that works in this. Because I'm like, but what if you get the super missile upgrade before you've opened any missile expansions? Well, it's like, well, maybe it's arranged such that that is not possible. No idea. We have another puppy. Delightful. The puppies are all in Grasstown. I don't think so. I don't think there's enough checks left here for that to be the case. Teleporter room key is in Labyrinth Shop. Huh. Well, that's very strange altogether. I think I need the teleporter room key before I can go to the plantation? Making faces. Yeah, they just wanted to roam free with the grass under their paws. I have completely forgotten if there was anything I was talking about before this. I got so derailed by the Chaco encounter. Rambling about t-shirts. T-shirts. Can't bang that drum enough. They're there. I think I was trying to think if there was anything actually that I had to update you all on since I had last streamed. I guess, as I think most people are aware, as I have announced in many places, I am working full-time now. That's why I haven't streamed in a hot minute, and why I needed to stream now to retain my sanity. So that's good for me. The thing about working full-time is it means there's like not really much else to announce. Kind of is the thing that monopolizes a lot of your time, unfortunately. Haven't done anything fun. You're sleeping but you're here. Hi Zero. Sleep well. Yeah, you're locked out of your own house, Santa. That's a real Chad move. I have been discussing with Leah the continuing logistics of getting her here. I'll be able to afford the Switch 2 when it's $400 or something. Synth, I know you know how much the Australian dollar is worth relative to the Switch. The Switch 2 is not going to be 400 Australian dollars or something. Yeah, $600. That seems more like it. I genuinely forget if I can go to the plantation if I don't have the teleporter room key. No, I cannot. Just wanted to double check. I guess I can afford that. I have been looking at like silly expensive purchases that I might make now that I have too much more money. I can go, but I can't go. I suppose what remains to be done is the top half of Sand Zone? Let me double check my inventory. I have puppies. That's about it. Not even all of them. Oh, I can go and fight my doppelganger. You can tell me what kind of frivolous purchase is very popular these days. I am always sort of teetering, so every time I see people all out there getting scabs, I'm like, fuck, it would be awesome to be getting scabs. I am so bad at commissioning art. Now I understand Scab simplifies some amount of that, because generally speaking... Hi, Curly. It's me, Curly. I'm going down. Haha, then what? Sorry, Amigo, children. Get out of the way. I've seen Quarks go the other day. That one was real cute. Lots of good ones going around. I'm just terrible at commissioning art. I'm bad at having ideas. What have you for me? Right, you don't have a check for me until I have the Polar Star, but there's like 2 checks in your room, right? Clinic key. Okay, I'm told there's a major item in the clinic ruins. And then there's the other item that lives in your wall. Chaco's lipstick. That's very funny. That's very, very funny, actually. Deeply amusing. Doing your guy an R-Wing in your favorite F-Zero machine, that's a real nasty combo of skill requirements. Yeah. Anyway, I need to figure out... Yeah, oh, yeah. I think a lot about watching someone else playing Cave Story. And a famous chat message, no one would hide their panties in a location like that unless they knew a pervert with a magic map was coming. The thing about knowing how to draw yourself is that paying someone else to draw your characters doesn't feed your ego. Your ego is far stronger than mine then. Far more self-sufficient. Anyway, I need to figure out what I'm getting Lena to draw me for my past 2 months worth of commission before I can advance to skebbing. Speak of the devil. Yeah, I don't know about that. I love to trick people into drawing my characters. Yes, the trickster Benui. Hi, Lena. Hope you're well. Always good to see you. Been lurking. No worries. Also because spending money feels like pulling teeth to you. Yeah, that's the other side of things, is like, yes. Some people through will or necessity are more frugal than I. Yeah, if I only love. So, yes, Skebs are one variety of frivolous purchase that is excellent to make, especially if you like to see... The good thing I have, like, health now, so that wasn't just an instant kill. Will guilt you every time you buy something frivolous till you have your own house. See, that's the problem, Max. Is I do have my own apartment, so... As long as I am far enough ahead on my repayments, it's frivolous spending town ahoy. Okay. I've opened the Sunstones. I have the clinic key. That's my next port of call. I need to go to the labyrinth. Yeah, I want to do this. I have to save money so I can pay Leah's dowry. It's very funny. I do have to save money so I can pay for Leah's visa? Because it's really expensive. Which is fine. We can cover it. We are in no need of fundraising for that. And if it came to it, you know, we would probably arrange something. That's probably more and deeper money talk than needs to go on. Yeah. Clinic. This way. The frivolous purchases that I have mostly, like, expensive frivolous purchases I've been eyeing is now that we're not truly there yet because of scalpers still being just truly some of the worst people alive. We're not truly there yet, but we are starting to enter the zone where you can buy a graphics card that is future-proof for a price that does not require you to remortgage your home. Not cheap, but if you want to explore that mid-upper range, there's the new AMD cards. It sounds like the lower mid-range is being well served by the new Intel cards. And Nvidia are on some other fucking planet. Yeah, a reasonable price for something that is like a long-term investment at the higher end, yeah. Because my PC is feeling its age, finally. When did I put my PC together? End of 2018, I reckon? think it must have been end of 2018. One of the X3Ds, yeah. I spec'd out something with like a 9070 and a whatever the like upper mid-range X3D card is. Key for a key, that's fine. That opens like 3 checks in Grasstown, so I'm cool with that. Maybe it was less than that. Maybe I should have been aiming higher. Alright, you still do damage for like a long time after you're done. On the gaming processor, yeah, maybe I need... Before I started buying it, I would probably get someone who like actually knows shit to give it a look over, because I know that I have people who would know more about that for me. I'm a physician. Yeah, the top end seems like maybe indulgent for normal use. So I was looking at that and I was like, well, it's still a very large sum of money to throw away. But it's like, you know, viable. I'm getting by. Like, the sort of horrible paradox of it is that now that I have a full-time job that allows me to justify such frivolous purchases, that also means I have just like way less free time to spend with my frivolous purchases, actually. It's like, yeah, okay, I'd have a kick-ass gaming PC for the hour of gaming I do a night. On the sort of flip side of that, I looked again at how much Steam Decks cost in Australia, and then I was like, man, that really is just too much money, I think. Like, it feels way harder for me to justify that than it does for me to justify the $2,500 gaming PC. Yeah, my Epic Gamer PC for PS2 games and Fortnite. You're getting so many frames in those PS2 games and Fortnite. Just think how fast I could run Cage Story. Halo 2, finally playable. Gaming PC needs to be strong to render catgirls. See, now that is actually true. Genuinely, I think one of the like main things driving you towards it. Vinyan is very heavy on the GPU in a way that is like gross. Which is why previously I've been offloading Vinyan. The big thing a new GPU would enable for me is wilds. Right, so I should preface this. I am not like a Monster Hunter person. I have never gotten into those games. I understand that for some people, wilds is a great get-on point. I understand that some people are less happy with the direction of wilds. I have no strong Monster Hunter opinions. I did download the Monster Hunter Wilds benchmark to see if my computer would run it. My computer would not run Monster Hunter Wilds' benchmark. It really, really did not want to do that. And I don't mean like, oh, it's chugging frames. Frame chuggers 2, frame chugging. Grasstown is my next port of call. It is a game that does that. So it's a game that does that, but also it is a game that just my computer is allergic to, or it is allergic to my computer. Nobody can run it. Stories very well can talk. Well, that's reasonable. Like the funny clips of the freakish polygons. Moves away from the stuff in old games you like and also only runs on supercomputers. Limiting factors. Well, I say limiting, it's... Anyway. It doesn't run on my computer. It just really doesn't do it. In the middle of, like, compiling shader cache at the start of it. Like, straight up. I was trying to compile, like, just... It was compiling shaders to run the benchmark. And it just, like, crashed, like, 5 minutes into doing that. And from that point on, any time I even opened the benchmark, it would just crash out of hand. I tried updating my GPU drivers to see if that was the issue, and that stopped it crashing immediately, but it still crashed again like 5 minutes in, so fuck me, I guess. Okay, jellyfish juice, that's an item. I can do stuff with that. Griff had a benchmark crash, but the game itself did work. Was it a crash during the shader compile? Or later, because either way, I have another great reason to not play Monster Hunter Wilds, and that is the fact that classic. Hi, Balrog. Huzzah! Bye, Balrog. What do you require? Alright, you have the normal requirements, but what will you get me for them? All I know how to do is make the Nene. Nene is, I believe, one of the dogs. One of the puppies. So... that's not super essential. Yeah, what the fuck? Robot that makes dogs. You know how it is. Manifest dog out of charcoal, jellyfish juice, and gum. Okay. So I have jellyfish juice now. Can I dog it? That's a different thing. You can't be asking people that. Frogs in this game are amazing. All the enemy designs in this game are fabulous. Excellent frogs. Leaping frogs. Excellent frogs. There they go. Long words. Yeah, can't ask a cat girl that. We should replay Cave Story. It's been a while. Cave Story, 20 years later, is still an incredible video game. Randomized or vanilla, it is still just a wonderful experience. Hello, Scratching Way. Thank you for the posture check. I couldn't say I straightened up a bit for that one. You're welcome. What was I talking about? Before I got distracted and started seeing Peter Gabriel and Laurie Anderson. Monster Hunter. It's not good on my computer. Quite bad for my computer. It's also... I need to determine if I can make it not pause the music while I bring up other windows here. Bear with me one moment while I determine how much it costs me in Australian dollars for Monster Hunter Wilds. For the base edition on steam.steampowered.steam, it will cost me 104 Australian dollars and 95 cents. 110, not far off. Games cost too fucking much here now. How many years till we get quote and curly brace in Fortnite? On one hand, like, the enlightened part of me hopes never. It would be kind of fun, though. But I don't think Nicalis is out there sealing that deal, or whoever actually has the IP rights to wrangle for that. Balrog is back, bling. God. We could get World for like nothing right now. I can get World for about 45 Australian, which is like half price, I think. Still a bit of an investment. Right, I got jellyfish juice, which I can use. Well, obviously. Wait, where can I fucking use this? What good does this do me? Not even on sale for the spring sale? Like, come on. Like, you just sold, like, so many dollars worth of wilds. Why would you not just discount World as like a stepping stone? Maybe that's why. Maybe they're just like, oh, fuck it, we're selling big dick ballin' copies anyway. Wish the VVVV Switch port wasn't an Nicalis. Yeah, it would be nice if they were able to actually roll in the community port enhancements. That is a shame. Fuck, what can I actually do with that jellyfish juice? Because there's like 3 jellyfish juice checks, right? There's the fireplace in Santa's house where you get the charcoal. There's the fireplace in the meeting room where you get the bubbler. I can't get to the meeting hall because I can't get out of Arthur's house. And I can't get to Santa's house because I don't have Santa's key. And is there another jellyfish juice check that isn't the robot? Because I don't have the charcoal or the gum base either. What the fuck is happening in this seed? I can put out Chaco's fireplace, but it doesn't get me anything apart from to the other side of Grasstown, which I can already get to. It won't help me, but I can. Getting late. Yeah, no worries, Synth. Thanks for hanging out. Glad to see y'all. Can I do the core? I can maybe do the core. Dippin' 2, thanks for hanging out, Max. Rest well, good to see ya. I can maybe do the core? Don't actually know if I can do the core. Does that even get me anything? I think doing the core would get me into the village? Oh, that would be such a fucked thing to require me to do. You should also sleep. Thanks for hanging, Eve. Rest well. Yeah, okay, right. Man! The seed is butts. This seed is total ass. Yeah, I might have to fight the core. Last few days of term, yeah, I know you've been going through it, so please survive. Good luck. Yeah, I think I gotta go to the goal. Anyway, that is one of the other deterrents to buying a fancy new gaming PC is that buying AAA video games in Australia costs too much. Too expensive. Too rich for my blood, to be quite honest. It's so... If you want to know what's extra turbo fucked, it's gonna be okie dokie, and that's a promise. Hell yeah. You know that regional pricing is fucked when somehow Nintendo have the most competitive fucking Australian pricing for new release video games. Because they have steadfastly refused to adjust their regional pricing for our just dogshit exchange rate. By the fact that we get like 60 US cents on the dollar. Possibly related to the fact that the yen exchange rate is also circling the drain. But it's like, what? Tears of the Kingdom is like 90 Australian. I think. And that's as high as it gets. Most of their games are still floating around the 70-80 Australian mark. Which is not cheap, but when you're looking at 3 figures minimum for most other AAA new releases, yeah, it sounds reasonable when you put it besides Monster Hunter Wilds for $105. I thought I got a bum deal when I bought Xenoblade X for the Wii U at $90 in box. You know, 10 years ago or whenever that was. Now, I did get a pretty bum deal on that because I played like 2 hours of Xenoblade X. I did not play that video game. Now I'm just in time for them to finally have put it on the Nintendo Switch. I was reflecting on this a few days ago, watching Liz Bedsores play Tetris 99 with the promotional Xenoblade X Chronicles theme. Okay, can't go in there with that air tank. Danger signs a plus. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna look at the spoiler log. I'm going to view the log of spoilers for this scene. Run the solver, thank you. Took 2.479 seconds. Game is possible. Okay. Engage hand tracking to throw hands in it. That's what it's for. Okay. Defeat Monster X, blah, blah, blah. Broken Sprinkler, pick up 2 puppies, pick up puppy chests. There's a bit of a circuitous route that they took. Save Kazuma. Plantation platforming spot. I don't have the teleporter room key. Am I dumb? At what point do I have access to the plantation? Just saving car. Oh. Does saving Kazuma give me egg corridor access to the outer wall? I think that has to be it. I think that's what I have to do, and that gives me access to the plantation that way. They want me to go the long-ass way around for most things in this seed, apparently. That's okay. That's... I mean, I'll laugh if I go through the egg corridor and get... Wait, hang on. Surely I should only gain access to the ruined egg corridor after I defeat the core? No. Yeah. Why would I have access to the outer wall through the egg corridor? Hang on. What was I talking about before I got... Oh, just expensive video games. Xenoblade X. Is Xenoblade X the last Wii U exclusive to finally be released onto the Switch and freed from its shackles? No, what's still on there? I was pretty sure the Zelda HD ports, I guess. Devil's Third doesn't fucking count. No one wants Devil's Third. To be clear, I mean games that anyone cares about. Which is why Star Fox Zero and Devil's Third are exempt. Yeah, the original meme run. Oh boy. I feel like people care about Wind Waker HD. I think people care about Wind Waker and would like a version of that on the Nintendo Switch that they could play. I don't know how many of them feel strongly about it being the HD version. Game & Wario and Nintendo Land aren't bad shouts. I think Nintendo Land... I would hope Nintendo Land is a game that can't really meaningfully be ported because it was a hardware showcase game. Wind Waker HD is a calendar filler for the Switch 2, maybe. That would be a sensible hearts and minds move. A lot of Zelda games in the past year. That's true. I still have not played very much Echoes of Wisdom because it kind of seems like I would have liked Echoes of Wisdom to maybe be cooler. again, I can't open this door. Can't go to the ruined egg corridor. Makes you play as Link, and also it's just like... It is what it is. What we're all waiting for is the CDI remasters. I mean, the fucking RZ guy made those. If you want to play the CDI Zelda games in a way that is, like, playable by human beings, those are out there. Or better yet, you can just play RZ. Frame perfect attack make me look like a Goomba stop the big guy. Yeah. It shows what you know. I mean, they're PC only, so, you know. And very unofficial, so there's always going to be weird people who won't play them for that reason. Because, I don't know, they're feds or whatever. But no, that was kind of a big thing. I haven't played them myself. I played RZ. RZ was a really fun time. I can't go through here because I don't have the ID card. I need to have another look at the spoiler log. Because I didn't get it. I didn't understand. Santa's key in the plantation. How do I get to the plantation? Am I dumb? Here's the prior event. Saved Kazuma, got the clinic key, defeat Curly, yes, got the controller. The explosive, got the tow rope, defeated Omega, got a puppy, got a broken sprinkler, got the nemesis. Open the labyrinth door, defeated Monster X, got the blade. Got the Marpignon. I don't have access to the plantation. Am I stupid? I mean, I'm not stupid, but... Okay, hang on. Let's work back. No, yeah, Santa's key. Yeah, Wind Waker HD has some quality of life changes that people like, I think. What is wrong with this seed? Am I forgetting a way I can get to the plantation? Xenoblade X on the Switch seems like one of the last games of note from the Wii U. So happy for people who like Xenoblade X. That game did not seem to be for me. You're gonna lie down and try and pretend like you had a normal sleep schedule. Good luck. Thanks for hanging, Pyro. Good to see you all. Honestly, I might end up calling this before too much longer if this seed continues to befuddle me. Because I have to be awake to be trained in about 10 hours time. So I might need to start winding down before too long. But I kind of would like to at least solve the secret of the mystery of this seed. I can go to the plantation. Teleporter-wise. You don't say shit. You don't do shit. That door's locked. You don't even bonk me on the... Oh, wait. I forgot a very important thing. That saving Kazuma does get me. It doesn't get me the egg corridor. Okay, this is genuinely on me. I fucked up. I forgot a very important thing that does give me access to the plantation. Now, in fairness, this is something that comes up basically never in vanilla. Like, this is something you could very easily do even like a 100% completion vanilla run and never interact with. So that's my defense for me forgetting this. Inside the house in Grasstown after you save Kazuma. There is a teleporter from the plantation. From jail number 2. Now, that teleporter is usually not active until you've reached the plantation and gone through it. So it's very late in the game that you would even know about it. And also, it just takes you back to Grasstown, which is not really something you're looking to do at this stage in the vanilla game. It is in every way completely understandable that one might just not remember that shit. Either way, here we are in the plantation, and the game can continue. Santa's key, for instance, is up here. I don't even think there's that much I can do up here, out here. Hello, Vetalina. Wow. Hope you're well. A bat. Secret bat. Cause... can't go to jail yet. Cause I ain't got... the teleporter key. Excuse me. I can't go to see Mrs. Chivalry Sakamoto because I don't know the password, because I haven't gone to jail, because I haven't got Sue's letter yet. I can't talk to any of the Mimiga here because I don't have the mask. So I can't trade the broken sprinkler for the sprinkler check. I think I can get the bucket check from the fisherman. Maybe. Does Ito have a check before? No, he doesn't have a check before I... yeah. Not before I talk to Mrs. Sakamoto. We're in song. There is a check down here in the timer room. And that's all I'm really interested in over here at the moment. Is it this far down? That doesn't seem right. Oh, there it is. Missile upgrade, okay. Better than a kick in the teeth. Anyway, video games are expensive, which is why I'm playing Cave Story Randomizer, a free video game. Also because it's been like a long time since I did one of these. And I couldn't think of anything else to stream on short notice. That was like pretty low impact in the scheme of things. That I could easily pull out, start, stop, Hulk over without completely hamstringing myself at either conversation or gameplay, she says as she falls to her death forever. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. I was expecting it to be a much breezier affair. But it turns out when you don't play this for like a year and change. When was the last time I did a rando on stream? Because I don't play these off stream really. Hey, I should just get out of here, huh? Before I die. Before I die. Woo. Still, fuck. You know, that's fine actually. I don't need that missile upgrade. Still one of the most beautiful late game areas ever. It's gorgeous, both musically and graphically. It's stunning. It's really pretty. Fireball in Grasstown, that's great. Love that for it. I'm sleepy. It's almost like I've been awake for like 14 hours. Almost like it's just about bedtime. Curly's air tank, that is a good shout. That doesn't open from there. It says no entry. And it's locked. This game's got jokes. Is this technically faster? Probably. I know I said this already, like at least once. It's really good to stream again. I missed it a lot. I missed y'all a lot. You know, I see a lot of you around in my Discord or other Discords or other people's streams and whatnot. But it's good. It's good to just hang like this. I missed it. I would love to stream again more regularly. I'm just dog shit at time management. It's not strictly that I don't have the time. It's like I have the time. It's just in weird places and it takes work to make it work. You know? And if there's one thing that I don't want to do after 8 hours of work, it's more work. So it kind of has a dampening effect on the whole situation. but I could probably find time to do even just like short streams, like, you know, probably not more than a couple hours a night, but even just doing a couple hours a night would still be pretty good. Or even a couple hours every other night, you know? It doesn't have to be every night. Maybe I could do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday night. Just kick our back for a few hours, or even Tuesday, Thursday if I'm really slimming my schedule. I could do it more regularly than not at all, for sure. Anyway, we got Santa's key, so we can open Santa's house and then we can do the most important check in the game. Whoa, that guy jumped so high. Bananas. Hey Santa, I found your dumbass key. Go home.
You're great.
Koja, good morning. Thank you so much for 16 months of subscription. That's really quite a lot of months of subscription. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you got enough rest. How are ya? Good to see you. Polar Star, all right. Missile upgrade, okay. Koja, you're just in time for the most important check. But I hope you're well. Doing okay, just waking up? Yeah. Suppose it is about that time. Hello, Amy. It's the original indie game. No, before this, indie games didn't exist. Look, 2004 saw the invention of indie games in the form of Cave Story and indie rock in the form of Arcade Fire's Funeral. Wish someone would get rid of all those jellies outside. Wait. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, hang on. Say, yeah. Hi, Amy. Hope you're well. Most important check in the game completes. We got some missiles. I thought I would get something different out of this. I mean, I got something different out of this. But also... what did I get from opening... Oh, right. I get an extra check in the form of the jellies now, actually. Forgot. But yes, this is the original indie game, Cave Story Sex RPG 2007. Love it when waking up with a cute girl expands your missile capacity. Many such cases. Happens to me all the time. Got the gum key, which means I need to run this way. Yeah, except for all the times it has never happened, actually. Except for the part where I was not telling the truth about that. But yeah, what else is new with me? Job. Working on bringing Leo over. Thinking about buying a car. Mostly in fairly abstract terms. On account of the fact that I still don't really know how to drive. I got my learner's license renewed because I realized that it was very expired instead of merely sort of expired like I thought it was. Okay, fireball. That's great because the fireball, I remember you, Misery, from the future. Ow. Hang on. I forgot to turn the screen flashing down. I think that's the worst flashing in the game, so who knows if that'll actually have any meaningful impact on us here. Dump us into there with the fireball. Realized I should have adjusted my phrasing when realizing where I was targeting. You know, good timing getting the fireball for this fight. Oops. Could have got in that cycle if I'd been smarter about it, but oh well. There we go. Thinking about buying a car. Excited for Puppy to be here. Puppy and Cat to be fully together. That is also part of why I've been thinking about buying a car, is I have gotten by in my life up till now without a car. That is largely because I am lucky to work, you know, 5 minutes walk away. And if I need to go much further than that, I can usually get a lift with my folks if I have to. So I got the fireball, which opens up a chest in Labyrinth, is what I need to do next. I remember that. Cars seem like a pain in the ass. See, that has kind of been my standing opinion. Like, both I don't know if you know this about me, I have pretty generalized anxiety that is now somewhat treated, which improves a lot of things for me. But it's still not amazing being in control of a heavy motor vehicle. Just get around on your iconic electrical scooter. That's a good gig if you can do it. I have an e-bike, which, you know, is viable for some stuff. It's not really viable for, like, long distance. It's nice, I like it, but it's just on a different level of practicality. I've survived without a car, and I will survive without a car. From the age of having an E at the beginning of anything? Well, no, it's from the age of electricity. From electric bikes. It's kind of the new age of having E at the beginning of everything. Anyway, I have survived without a car. Cars do seem like a pain in the ass. Once Leah is here, it will become a lot more practical to have a car, broadly speaking. Because you can't ride tandem on an electric bike. I don't have space for 2 electric bikes. again, you can only travel so far and with so much on an electric bike. Also, if she is to seek employment, having a car opens up a much broader radius of opportunities. Labyrinth. Whoops, sending electronic mail. Sidecar for puppy, that would be awesome. Also, I want to be clear that my electric bike is under the EU standards for pedal assistance, which is to say it has a top powered speed of 25 kilometers an hour. And it's not really a sidecar type vehicle, unfortunately. The advantage of that being that it doesn't require a motor vehicle license of any kind. Sidecar for puppy is potato puppy from puppy is here. Yeah, but with like goggles on. I'm just imagining the Leah slipper with goggles on and the ears blowing back in the wind. Insurance didn't give a damn? I'm sorry. That sucks. What is this? Cave Stories XRPG 2007? So this is actually... This is actually the Cave Story randomizer. It is not Cave Story 6 RPG 2007, which is a real video game, and I'm told it's quite good. They were like, this isn't a bike. And it's like, I know, it's a scooter. And I would like it replaced or refunded. I would like to be compensated for its loss. There's my commission for this month. That is a tempting commission. Actually, yeah, that's... Hell yeah, Biker Terror with Sidecar Leah. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think so, actually. One of those Toriyama scooters, exactly. The ideal kind. See, this is why I pay Alina the big bucks. She does the hard work when I have to commission her. Which is literally why I pay her the big bucks. For her to draw images for me and make them good. You'd love to see this to its conclusion. You know, I don't think I'll be seeing it to its conclusion either, Rachel, but thank you so much for hanging out. Get some good rest. I'll see you around. But I've been thinking about... one for the road, or 50 for the road. You had to. That's fair. That's true. Teleporter room key. Okay. Okay. Ow. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. I did at least remember to get my water bottle filled before I hit live go, which is the order those words go in. Bang Dream, it's live go. So, yeah, for largely Leah-related reasons, I have been thinking about getting a car. Because cars are a pain in the ass, I've been really sorely tempted to get an all-electric car. Because it's my understanding that they are relatively low maintenance, especially if you're not a particularly heavy driver. Because obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but if you think about it, electric cars have way less moving parts. Like in a literal sense, than a combustion engine car. Oh, your coworker has one? Loves not having to do oil changes and such. Yeah, you don't have to do oil changes. You don't have to worry about a radiator. You know? Apart from like raw motor wear, there's like really not a lot of points of failure. And the Tesla, bleh. Yeah, definitely haven't been looking at those. Not a shit truck, right, but still. You only care for pre-Tesla electric cars? I mean, I feel like those are less pragmatic. You never have to queue for petrol? Yeah, no, instead you have to queue for, electricity. Yeah, you better charge at home. You would like to feel like you were driving a car. See, I have no attachment to the concept of driving a car, so I'm good either way myself. I have very little conception of the tactile feeling of car driving, so I'm good for whatever. That is probably the main point against getting a car, an electric vehicle, Amy, is I live in an apartment building and at-home charging is just probably not really super feasible, actually. Doesn't have buttons and dials. It is kind of weird that modern cars just have, like, touch screens. Where am I going? Teleporter room. Plantation, I think. Yeah, okay. Could be a way of coaxing older folks to exchange their car. Yeah, I need a really long charge cable that phases through walls, exactly. I would be running a pretty long extension out of my door. Like, it's not a big apartment building, it's a very small apartment building, and technically my parking space is one of the closest to... Hey, put me in jail, put me in jail. It's like, dude, it's like Need for Speed in real life. You can start speeding and die while trying to drift. Yeah, not ideal. Okay. I got Arthur's key out of the teleporter room. That's pretty good then, actually. Model T was supposed to be electric, but it was impractical at the time. Makes sense. Like, I'm sure that if we could have invented a form of car that didn't involve, you know, constant, ongoing explosion, might have aimed for that. Like, the thing about the internal combustion engine is it is a miracle, and also it's insane. Burp. At least I can still boost out of there. So not being able to do at-home charging does kind of skew a lot of the equation. So the next best option I was looking at was just getting something stupidly cheap and hybrid. Like a Suzuki Swift hybrid. Which also has the advantage of being like 10 grand cheaper than the cheapest electric car I could find new. And still is eligible for like my bank's like electric/hybrid car loan rates, which are very good. I want to cancel. I want to go out of this door, actually. You're also a miracle and insane. Many such cases, Koja. Alright, what do we want to do in here? I'm gonna grab the obvious easy check live pot. Okay. Other check is the assembly hall fireplace. Life capsule, alright. You won't move until Toriko is kidnapped. Yamashita Farm, check. I'm sorry to hear it, Lilith. Hoping you can get... You got a little man! That always cracks me up. Hoping someday you can get to at least a more favorable part of the clown country. What's he doing down there? Chilling. Hey, we there yet? He's so funny. I get a check at the end of this, right? Pretty sure. Oh, there's 2 checks at the end of this, even. There's a life capsule here. Sprinkler. That's a go mode item. I like that. Hoping you can get to somewhere better, Lilith. Ow. Bruh. People who don't live in America, yeah, they would love to stop. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. I'm doing what I can. I'm working to get one person out. By the end of this year, probably, hopefully by the middle of this year. Need to plan stuff to go visit friends. Yeah. Yeah. Give your little sis the biggest hug. Yeah. Speaking of big hugs, a t-shirt is kind of like a hug for your body. That's a vanilla locket placement, friends. And you can... that was like an actually genuinely inappropriate time to do that pivot. That was like actually fucked up of me. Locket means I can fight Balrog in here, and I'm sorry, Toriko. Ow. Oof. Again, like, I really do want to stress, like, if you want to buy a t-shirt, buy a t-shirt. Please don't feel in any way compelled to buy a t-shirt for any reason other than to own a t-shirt. Hello, Emily. Baseball sliding in. Yeah, I'm gonna call it soon, so you really are coming in at the end, probably just in time. Hope you're well, Emily. Good to see you. Hello, Glum, as well. Good to see you. Cave Story 6 RPG 2007. This is my favorite thing about streaming under that category, is that no matter how many times I explain it, somehow there's always someone who still doesn't know. Cave Story 6 RPG 2007 is apparently a real video game published on itch.io, made in, I think, probably RPG Maker. I think it's more of like a visual novel, honestly. Iron Bond, interesting. That's also not what this is. This is just the Cave Story randomizer. But I just think it's funny to stream it under that category. I don't have business with you, actually, nor do I have a mushroom medal. Oh, right. Little guy check. Cure all. Okay. So this is funneling me back towards the labyrinth and the core fight. That's okay. I feel adequately equipped to take on the core at this point. Hope you're well, Glum. I forget if I said that bit. Good to see y'all. I'll probably be wrapping in the next half hour or so, because I gotta be up. I have training starting 8:30 in the morning, which is 9 hours and 15 minutes away, so... While I am working from home for that and can roll out of beds... so Emily, developments you may or may not be aware of. I have converted to full-time employment at my job, which means I am working from 8 a.m., not 8 a.m., from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., Monday to Friday. So, in terms of streaming in my mornings and y'all's evenings, probably not happening anytime in the foreseeable future. Unfortunately. Labyrinth. Scowl for breakfast, feed yourselves. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, as the famous song says, working 10 to 6. Wasn't sure if my job had a second shift. Nah, so the reason my schedule changed to begin with is because we just axed the evening shift that I was doing because the numbers were not enough. Yeah, mobile Twitch is really doubling your W's, huh? I was doing evening shifts, which we just no longer had the numbers to support. And also, I probably explained this. Yeah, wow, it's just doubling up your whole business there, huh? Very strange. Yeah, maybe just start up whatever you're writing. Very odd. Whack, indeed. So part of the reason that my office ever had an evening shift all Twitch doubles your words all the time. I feel like I've had stuff like that happen in some mobile apps where, like, it's like getting the word from autocorrect and then getting it from my keyboard, from like the existing input or something, if that makes sense. Anyway, The reason my office even had an evening shift to begin with is initially because we, in terms of just office capacity, we didn't have the capacity in office to support a casual staff in addition to the permanent day staff. Like, there just weren't enough desks, so it was necessary to have casuals start once most of the permanents had already left. And due to changes in our office structure and allocation, this is no longer the case. We have ample capacity and bandwidth for all of our permanent and casual employees and then some during the day. And as a combination of that fact and the fact that the casual force that was employed in the evening was dwindling, it just no longer became operationally viable to run an evening shift that had only ever been introduced out of a necessity that was no longer there, so I get it. We have rescued Curly now, I should say. Fair, I mean, look, I wasn't happy about it at the time. I'm kind of whatever about it now that I'm full-time anyway. Like, even if we still opened the office late, for me to do a full 8-hour day would require my bandwidth to be like 1 p.m. till 9 p.m, which would still be, that would be functionally the same start time as I was doing prior to the evening shift being cut. Good luck with breakfast, Koja. Good to see yous. Yeah, 1 till 9 would still not really allow me morning streaming time that I would be comfortable with. So, it is what it is. What was I saying before that? Don't really recall. Talking about cars, getting a Suzuki Swift Hybrid is probably my move. We need the power of 2 Curlies to move this rock. And even that isn't enough. 3 to 11? Yeah, no. Unfortunately not something that we do for a second shift, right? You know, we don't do that. If we did, I could have, you know, I could maybe fit it in around that, but we just don't. Hey, that's a vanilla super missile upgrade. Yeah, even full time though, yes. No, it is good to have permanent employment benefits or condolences. Both are appropriate. You know, on one hand, you know, I have way less free time to myself. On the other hand, I have, you know, paid leave and benefits, so... and a healthy paycheck to go with it all, so I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Happy for me, thank you. Holla holla get dollar. Do you like to do that? Hey! Been a minute since I did that one. Thankfully, it's not a big walk from that last save point. Let's be a little bit more careful here. But yes, today and tomorrow I have an even earlier schedule than that. I have an 8:30 a.m. start, which I got them to let me do the training from home because it's really doesn't require me to be in office even a little bit. So that's that. It probably does mean that I should be wrapping the stream before long here. I'll probably get up to the core. I don't know if I've got it in me to fight the core tonight. And then see if I can find someone to raid at this hour. On this day. 'Cause it's Tuesday, innit? Probably like just a little early finishing to raid my usuals. Anyone I used to frequently watch, but no longer do now that I have to sleep at a reasonable time. To what? Tuesday? What's going on? You pressed a button. I probably could have made way more progress in this seed if I hadn't spent like half an hour remembering how to progress. Getting completely roadblocked even after looking at the spoiler log. Oh dear. But yeah, I'll probably try and stream again tomorrow night. Because again, because of the fact that I'm working early for training, have a bit more free time of an evening. Maybe I can finish the seed up tomorrow night. Might actually be the move. Yes, I think so. I think so. Alright. Save again. Quit. That's not how I quit. This is how I quit. And then... And then... to the ending card. Thank you all so much for coming out. I really appreciate getting to see y'all. I don't know if you know this about me. I like streaming. I really appreciate getting to do it. Missed the Evening Terror radio show. Maybe that's something I need to do. Maybe I need to see if I can start a podcast. Or something silly like that. No, I don't think I could start a podcast. Great to hear my voice. Thank you. You're very kind. As my bot points out, you can find me around the internet at catgirl.cam. Still, you can join the Discord where I still am. I'm still around. So are a bunch of folks. Not to make me feel bad. No, not at all, Emily. I'm flattered. A delight to see me again. You are all too kind. Yeah, you can join the Discord. It's cool. There's cool people in there. It's pretty chill. You can buy t-shirts in the pin. merch.catgirl.cam. I have a t-shirt available for sale at what I consider to be a very reasonable price featuring the art of Lena Rabbit Legs and the visage of myself and my modest graphic design talent. I think they look pretty snazzy myself, to be quite honest. So if you want one, feel free. If you don't, that's cool. Stream was comfy, congrats on the merch, thank you. Who can I rate? Oh hey, you know who I can rate? I can rate Ada. That's something I haven't gotten the chance to do in a hot minute. I'm sure a bunch of you are already watching Ada in another tab, to be quite honest. But if you aren't already, Ada is the comfiest haunted doll in the Void. And that's a promise that Void makes to you. You are doing just that. Look, I know my audience. I know I have a significant audience overlap with Ada Basilisk. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is a high quality watch for sure. I'm gonna send you all Void's way. Say hi if you want. Take care. Enjoy the rest of whatever time it is, wherever you all are. And I'll see you again. Sometime.